Have you ever wondered if the palm of your hand held secrets about your intuition and emotional depth? In today's video, I'm going to talk about a very rare and powerful combinations of marks on your hand. In this palmistry lesson, I'm going to be deep diving into two rare hand markings in palmistry. Today we'll be discussing the Ring of Solomon and the Girdle of Venus. And if your hand happens to have both of these marks, that is a very rare and very powerful indication of intuitive and emotional depth. Before we get into it, hello, welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and on my channel, I love to talk about palmistry, face reading, and just spiritual significance of everyday objects and things in our lives. So if you like that kind of content, then be sure to click subscribe down below and turn on the notifications bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Let's go ahead and get back into it. The first mark that I want to talk about in this rare combination is the Ring of Solomon. And the Ring of Solomon can be found under the index finger in the Mount of Jupiter, in that fleshy part located just under that index finger. So if you have a diagonal slanted line or a half circle shape right under that index finger, then you carry the mark of the Ring of Solomon. In palmistry, if you have the Ring of Solomon on your hand, then this could signify that you have very deep intuition and you have an innate understanding of human nature. So in general, this could lead to wise decision-making, strong discernment, and it could also mean that you have leadership capabilities as well. The Ring of Solomon is named after King Solomon, who was a king known for his wisdom, intelligence, and deep insight. So you would have wisdom that you could impart onto others if you carry the Ring of Solomon. And in honor of the story of King Solomon and how he became so wise, I want to share with you in 1 Kings chapter 3, verses 5 through 14, where King Solomon prays for wisdom. And it says, "In Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream at night. God said, 'Ask something of me, and I will give it to you.' Solomon answered, 'You have shown great favor to your servant, my father David, because he behaved faithfully toward you, with justice and an upright heart. And you have continued this great favor toward him, even today, seating a son of his on the throne. O Lord my God, you have made me, your servant, king to succeed my father David. But I am a mere youth, not knowing at all how to act. I serve you in the midst of the people whom you have chosen, a people so vast that it cannot be numbered or counted. Give your servant, therefore, an understanding heart to judge your people and to distinguish right from wrong. For who is able to govern this vast people of yours?" The Lord was pleased that Solomon made this request. So God said to him, "Because you have asked for this, not for a long life for yourself, nor for riches, nor for the life of your enemies, but for understanding so that you may know what is right, I do as you requested. I give you a heart so wise and understanding that there has never been anyone like you up to now. And after you, there will come no one to equal you." There's also the story of the Seal of Solomon, or the Ring of Solomon, which When it is worn, then the person wearing this Seal of Solomon or Ring of Solomon is someone who will be able to discern spirits and be able to tell if a spirit is good or evil. And the second mark we'll be diving into for this rare combination is the Girdle of Venus. So the Girdle of Venus is located above the heart line and between the Apollo and Saturn fingers. So the line will go between the pinky finger and the index fingers, but it will encompass these two fingers in the middle. So if you have the Girdle of Venus, then this could mean that you are very emotionally sensitive. Some people with this Girdle of Venus can be described as emotionally intense even. Because if you have the Girdle of Venus, you are strongly connected to your emotions and how you feel. The Girdle of Venus is representing the characteristics of the planet Venus in astrology, or even the goddess Venus in mythology. But either way, it's about being connected to the emotions, being sensual, intense, passionate. And this Girdle of Venus can also represent a strong abundance quality, or even a lot of creative energy. Now, the downside of Girdle of Venus is that if you don't know how to regulate all of these feelings, then you can be seen as someone possibly high-strung or too intense. But if you have balance in the energies that come with the Girdle of Venus, then this can be a very strong indicator that you are emotionally mature and that this sensitivity can also be extended into intuition. Since this mark is strongly tied to the emotions and creative expression, it can be tied to an intense sensitivity and heightened emotional experience, but it can also be tied to very deep and strong connections with other people and a very, very creative way to express yourself artistically speaking. So if you carry this Girdle of Venus, you could be very, very artistic and totally capable of creating strong bonds with other people. If you find that you have both of these rare markings, then you have the even more rare combination of the Ring of Solomon and the Girdle of Venus. So if you happen to have both of these marks on your dominant hand, then you have the power to be a strong leader. You have the power to develop your intuition and emotional intelligence to the point where you will be able to understand the underlying energy in any situation, person, place, or thing. If you have both of these, then you have the potential to really tap in to powerful spiritual growth and soul development, as long as you allow yourself the space to basically let these skills develop within you. If you have this conjunction of the Ring of Solomon and the Girdle of Venus, then you get the intuition of Solomon, and you get to mix that with the emotional intelligence of Venus. And that can create a powerful conduit for this personal insight. All of this creates this strong potential for spiritual growth, for empathetic leadership, as well as for profound understandings of yourself and others, if you let it. If you possess this rare conjunction of marks on your hand, then I would suggest bringing self-awareness into the equation so that you can develop your intuition and emotional intelligence, so that you can get the most out of the potential that lies in these marks. You can develop these characteristics within yourself. You just have to be mindful and bring yourself into the present moment so that you can be aware of your current feelings, thoughts, and attitudes. And one way that I love to bring my mind to the still present moment is through daily meditation. So meditation is an easy way that you can practice stillness each and every day for a predetermined amount of time. Another way that I like to bring myself into the present moment is to release my thoughts and feelings about things that I've been thinking about or dwelling on through the art of journaling. So I like to just sit down with a journal and a pen and write out all of my thoughts and feelings about any situation that's been weighing heavy on my mind. Because as you release it into the journal, it's like releasing it off of your own consciousness, making it easier to be present-minded. And doing exercises such as these will bring you into that more mindful state and into the present moment. And over time, you will learn to have deeper and deeper discernment between your thoughts and feelings and the thoughts and feelings of others. Now take a look at your dominant hand. Does your hand carry the Ring of Solomon or the Girdle of Venus markings? Or even more rare, does your hand carry both marks at the same time? Let us know in the comments down below if you carry any of these rare markings and conjunctions. While you're down there, click the like button, subscribe if you have not already, and thank you all so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.